Yeah, I'm through. Give me something I can use. Show me things I've never seen. Gonna be hard, 'cause I've seen everything. Surprise me. Take my hand, I'll show you the way. It's all good, 'cause I'm ready to play. Don't you worry, don't be scared. You seem ready, fully prepared. Surprise me.
Hello, beautiful people and chocolate lovers alike. Today I'm going to show you real quick. I have another display up. This is our second tasting of our Velata. It is Sunday, April is it the 29th or the 30th? I think it's the 29th. So there's actually 2 days away before you can actually order Velata. So I'm doing this a little bit of a video for the consultants who already have the kit, as well as my future possible customers. Currently, I believe what has happened is, we as consultants have had the ability to get our kits a little early for a reason. One, it gives us an introduction to the product, but two, it gives many consultants at one time an opportunity to kind of get the kinks out of it, see what's wrong with it, and what may not be good for just general customers who are not going to be trained on the proper use and handling of the product. Obviously, it has gone through some extensive testing and whatnot before it was packaged and created, as Sensi themselves do with all of their Sensi products. So this being a Sensi family brand product, you can be assured they did do some testing. But what I think they did not consider when it came to the chocolates is that not everyone's microwaves are created equally. And while the directions that are clearly marked and the instructions on the bag for the chocolate, for those who have no patience and are in a hurry to warm their chocolate, says to put it in for a minute and then kind of massage it with your hands, and if it still feels like there's some chips that have not melted, to put it in again at 30-second intervals. So you put it in for another 30 seconds, you massage it again. If you still feel some in there, you put it in for another 30 seconds. I don't suggest doing that at all. Chocolate, and I'm somebody who has worked with chocolate in the past. I worked for one of the finest chocolatiers here in Miami, Florida. Chocolate is a very delicate, especially the more gourmet that it gets, it's more delicate. There's additives like buttermilk and buttercreams and things of that nature, which make it the smooth, silky texture that it has. And these cocoa solids and whatnot, when mixed with things like water or wetness from fruits or canned fruits, the juice from within these fruits, they don't really react too well, and they become very goopy and pasty. Tonight we're going to try milk chocolate. The other night we did the caramel milk chocolate. And the reason I did caramel milk chocolate, and I've said this before, and you might have heard it in my other video that I did on the Velata when I opened my kit, was I didn't like caramel. I kind of hated it all of my life. So I thought if I opened the caramel, I wasn't going to have the chance of eating too much of it. Well, I couldn't have been more wrong. I absolutely got chocolate wasted on the caramel milk chocolate, and I'm in love with the caramel milk chocolate. So now I want to try this one, but I was doing a little bit of an opening video, and I do want to get the chocolate in here because my family is waiting to eat it. I just want to show you real quickly an easy way to open this. There is no Ziploc seal, which I do believe they should make something at the top where it could be opened as the bottom, how you pull it away at the bottom. They should have that at the top. Because it does have the hang tag at the top, I don't suggest putting a zippy thing at the bottom, because if it's ever hung up in displays, you would not ever want it, maybe from the heat or whatever, to just have the accident and all the chips fall out. So putting it at the top and inside where you would open it up would be a perfect thing. But meanwhile, I'm going to show you how I open mine. I just split it along the sides and then in a little area opened it. And I'm going to do it for you here on camera. I have both scissors and I have one of these crafting type X-Acto knives. Maybe you have something similar, or if you're not a lady who's a DIYer like I am and have your own toolbox, I'm sure your hubby has something around he can help you with. Do not hurt yourself. Be careful, and don't let the kiddos do this part. I had problems opening up the spout, and I can tell you now, without putting it in my mouth and breaking my 40-some-odd-year-old teeth, it ain't happening. This is not the easiest of things to open, and you would only want to do that if you melted the chocolate in the microwave. So with that flaw, it shouldn't even be microwaved. Just let it warm itself in the warmer. It should take no more than about a half hour if you stir it in between, maybe once every 15 to 20 minutes. Give it a little stir, let the bottom, just kind of mix it up. The less chocolate that you put in the warmer, the quicker it's going to warm, okay? So now what I did was over here along the sides, and I hope you're seeing this because my light is really not that good, there where the seam is, I'm going to open it away from the seam, okay? And I'm going to do that to the other side. Not that hard. So now I've opened the bottom of the pouch. Okay, so this is what you should be left with. The pouch is now open like that, and then you can actually pull up on it, but I'm just going to come down over the top of this and make a little slit, and we're in. And I suggest doing this if you're not going to use all the chocolate, because you're going to have less waste. It'll be easy for you to put in a Ziploc bag and put aside. It is not suggested that you refrigerate chocolate, ever, okay? Leftovers should not be refrigerated. That's when the chocolate will have more of what's called bloom. It'll turn absolutely white. Anyways, I'm going to use the whole entire thing because I know this whole entire pouch is going to get eaten. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to pour them. Actually, I'm only going to use half of them. I think that should be good. I really don't want to get too much chocolate wasted here. Okay, so I've put half of them. So there's about half in the bag, so that's about 3 ounces over there. And that's 1 ounce per person, and there's 3 of us. And so I'm going to fold this up, and I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag, and I'm going to keep it for later. And then after I'm done, I am keeping these bags because if I decide to ever do an outside event, I'll be able to take and show these bags. I might fill them with some fake chocolate chips or maybe even some Wilton chocolate chips, which are just a little smaller as I shown in my other video. But I don't want to waste my good Belgium chocolate out in the heat, and if I'm not going to be able to give samples for some reason or another because of permit issues, that's what I'm going to do. And I suggest anybody out there who might be doing shows and you're going to be in the hot summer heat, just use the bags. They make nice decoration, like a little banner or something of the different flavors. Okay. Be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, just be you, be the boss of your own loss. If you're on a weight loss journey, I know that sounds funny, showing you fondue. Believe it or not, this is only 160 calories per serving, and it's a lot less than those other brands of chocolate that I've seen, a lot less than Hershey even. And yeah, gluten-free, and the milk chocolate is actually dairy-free too, so for anyone with celiac and or who is allergic to nuts, you can have Velata. Bye guys.
I had enough, yeah, I'm through. Give me something I can use. Show me things I've never seen. Gonna be hard, 'cause I've seen everything. Surprise me. Take my hand, I'll show you the way. It's all good, 'cause I'm ready to play. Don't you worry, don't be scared. seem ready, fully prepared. Surprise me. Oh, yeah. Surprise me. Had enough. Yeah, I'm through. Give me something I can use. Show me things I've never seen. Gonna be hard, 'cause I've seen everything. Surprise me. Take my hand, I'll show you the way. It's all good, 'cause I'm ready to play. Don't you worry, don't be scared. You seem ready, fully prepared. Surprise me. Surprise me. Surprise me.